Good morning. I wish I could do the Robin Williams. Good morning, Vietnam. But I can't do it. I know it's been a minute since I've been here and said hi. I've been busy crocheting and I've not been feeling very well. Um, I did go to the hospital last weekend. Um, my heart was racing and I was just sitting here. I wasn't even crocheting, I was just sitting. Um, so I don't know what's going on with that. Doctor gave me some more meds, and we'll see about that. Um, well, the latest thing I made is this little basket. I want to put it on my front door to put flowers in, and then I won't have to buy the cute little things that you buy at Dollar Tree to put on your door. I can just change out the flowers in here for the different seasons. So my daughter brought me some daffodils or buttercups, as Connie would call them. But I just don't think they look right. That's why. They're really long, and I think they're really too big for this. If I had a bigger one, I think it would look better. You know what I mean? You guys can tell me what you think, but um, I think this is a little big for this. She also brought some carnations, and I don't think they look very good together because they're the same color. So we passed on those. These are the ones that I think look the best so far. Ranunculus or old-fashioned roses or whatever you want to call them. The ones with a bunch of different petals. And then this has some little greenery in it. It looks blue on there, but it's not. It's white. There you go. I don't know why it's blue. This looks blue too. It's white. Must be the lighting. Must be the lighting. Okay, so I still need to cut these a little smaller, but see if I can give you a look. They would be down there further. They would be down like that much, and then that would be hanging on a little hook. What do you think about that? Is that good? I'm kind of thinking they're pinky purpley. Um, some are pink, some are purple. There's some that are almost an off-white. Um, I just think they're so pretty. They're like a mauve. And they've got the greenery that I can, do something with. I might just make them a line like that. And cut this stem a little shorter. Let me see. How would that look? That'd be kind of pretty, wouldn't it? I think I like that. I'm going to have to cut these. Wow. Yeah, I know I should be using a blade, but I'm not using my good scissors, so not my good sewing scissors. I'm going to have to go up a couple. I cannot cut the wire in them. I have to bend it, so I need to get my wire cutters and do it like that. But I don't feel like getting up right now, so yeah. And then these would fold up a little bit more than they are now. Maybe. Well, I hope you're having a good start to your day. I've got my coffee, and I'm going to be working on some projects. I might show you one or two, but I can't show you all of them because one of them's a secret. I got a secret that I'm making, so I can't tell everybody. Well, hello. How are you, little Carrie? Little past 2. I know. Go to bed. You were going to go to bed at 2 o'clock in the morning? Are you crazy? I made this little thing, Carrie. It's a little basket, and I want to put some flowers in it and hang it on my door. I think it would look really pretty. And so I've been trying to figure out what I think about the flowers that I already have. Now this, yeah, that's what I was afraid. It's going to fall out. I could get a safety pin it, or just take a couple little stitches with white. What do you think about that? Just a couple little stitches to hold one of these on and make it a little smaller. Ah, thank you. Well, I tried some other ones. I tried the daffodils, and I think they're too big. They just look, see, they just look too big for it. And then I tried some carnations, and they're white on a white. Yeah, that didn't work either. And then I saw those little ranunculus, I guess that it would be. I have 2 of them, and I thought about putting them together. It'd be orange and yellow. That's kind of an orangey yellow. And then these are more purple and burgundy and peach. So I don't know if they would look good together. I don't know. And of course, I also have the big peonies. Oh, here's another little one. I might be able to do 2 little ones. Nope. These are ranunculus and these are roses. Unless I put them, worked them in like that. That might work. Then I have to cut both of them off. Ugh. I hate cutting these little things. I know I need my wire cutters. I've been using these. They're not my good sewing scissors. They're not. I've had those for 20 years. So they're not new. There's some yellows. Yellow roses are my favorite. But they look too big too, don't they? Yeah. And these, I'm sure, will be way too big. But aren't they beautiful? I just love them. Get them on the tile here. They're really pretty. They're like peonies. So, I have this. It's like a garland. And I thought maybe I could hang some of this out of it. Maybe get a little swig and a little twig thing and like hang it out the side. Maybe even a little longer. What do you think about having some of this with some of this? I'm not holding it correctly and all that, and I still have to cut those down. But something so that it hangs down a little bit, you know, on the sides. How about that? I'm going to have to sew them in, I'm afraid. But I like that idea with the little garland in there. Maybe about hanging, well, that would be that far out, hanging that far out of it. Sorry, my voice is terrible today. Put this much, and I could sew it right there at the back. Just one little stitch. Okay. And then just have them hang out like that. That's pretty. And that would go with any season. I could even do 3 of them to help fill it up. I like that. What do you think? Well, see, that's why I did this. Because I'm tired of buying all the things at Dollar Tree. Sorry, my mouth's getting really dry. This I just made. It's not hard at all. It starts out right there with a circle. You see that? And then it keeps going and it goes all the way around. And then right here, it adds 3 each time so that you got that shape. And then you go all the way around it with slip stitch. And it shows it with a little wooden ring. But I just went ahead and literally braided a little thing there and then stuck it in. But it's real easy. Because I was thinking, well, what am I going to put on the door for spring? I've got something up there that says Hello Spring. But it's more cartoony, you know. It's from when the kids were little. So I came up with this idea. I got the pattern from Etsy, I believe. Let me see if I can find it. I don't even see my phone. I'll see if I can go out here and find it. Okay. Come on. Go there. Go there, like I say. I have to sign in. I hate it when I have to do this. All this signing in and crap. I know that I found it in here because I just got it the other day. So let me look and look and look and look. Well, let me go follow this and see where I end up. Baby blankets. I always have tons of baby blankets. Here it is. Copy. And go over here to you. That is the That is the website for this little basket if you want to make it. I used cotton because I want to be able to throw it in the wash or wash it in the sink or whatever. And I didn't want acrylic. I don't know, I just wanted cotton. I've always liked cotton. And this is just a white cotton. And where are my, it's Caron something. I can't reach it. It's Caron All Day, I think. Cotton. That makes sense. Well, look, Carrie, if you want to make this, it's easy, easy, easy. I mean, it's a one-day make. It's not hard at all. And then I got all these flowers from Temu. Do not tell on me that I've been to Temu. Uh-oh. Busted. Hi, Leslie. I was showing little Carrie the basket that I made. And I'm going to put, I just decided just now when Carrie and I were talking. I think I'll put some of this in here so it hangs down a little bit. Maybe not that much, but put some of this in here. And I think I'm going to take like 1 or 2 stitches and sew it in the basket so it's not got all the weight going down like that. And then I'm going to put, I want these purple ones, not the ones I wanted. I think, yeah, I already got some of them. I got them cut off, but I think I need to cut them off a little more. What do you think about that? With this hanging things. And I'll pull these down a little bit so they're not, you know. And I'll tack them in to the back. Again, so that it doesn't have all that weight. Because if I just put it in there like that, they're going to fall out, you know. So I figure if I take 1 or 2 stitches. Good morning, Connie. Yes, ma'am, I did. I did. Did you not see it? But anyway, I will give it to you if you don't have it or find it. But I've thought about putting some greenery, maybe 3 of them. 1 on each side and then 1 in the middle. And then those little flowers and hang that on my door. What do you think? I was going to put Connie's daffodils. I really was. Now I can't find them. I really was going to put daffodils because spring, you know. I told little Carrie, not to tell on me. That's why I was busted when Leslie popped in. Because I got him off Temu. See, I've got all these beautiful flowers. There's my daffodils. I just think they're too big for the basket. In my room, I have them in this basket. And all this greenery down, you know, to cover the stems. And then I just stuff these in all around. And I set it up on top of my dresser. And I always have pretty flowers on my dresser. See? They're pretty. These, I have another bunch of up on the mantle in one of my, my only now. The rest of them broke. The white pottery from Ireland. I can't remember. Anyway, it's one of those. So, but I think that's what I like the best. What do you guys think? Do you think that's a good call? And I'll cut these off wherever I got to cut them off. And then tack them in so they don't move. And pull all these down at different directions and stuff. So you can see them. I got to cut it down a little bit more. It's still too long. Because you're going to see all this if I leave it like that. And I want it so that the flowers are just like spilling out of it. You know what I mean? So I'm going to have to cut it down a little bit. But I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'll finish that up today. I've got so much that I've been doing. See what else I can find to show you. This is my scrap basket blanket. I don't have anything done except these little splotches right there. But it's going to look beautiful. It's basically, my scrap basket is pieces of the things that I've made my grandchildren. And I think it's going to be really cool to be on my couch or on my bed because it's got pieces that I've made for the kids. I think it'll be really cool. It's cool. It's not for my mom. It's for me. I've got enough stuff. I could make her one too. I don't know if she'd like it. But that's going to be my scrap. Navajo diamonds. And that's going to be what it looks like. Can you see the little squares, the little diamonds? All right, I'll make Mom one. Make you happy. I'll make Mom one. So it means I got plenty of yarn. I used the cotton, and I ordered 2 3-packs. So because I knew I was going to have to hold 2 together, because she used a 5 and those are a 4. So, oh, and Bryn, y'all know Bryn? Is that right? Come here, little Foxy. Yeah, Bryn. She sent me a box. And she sent me some of her scraps too. I'm going to get it done in no time. But isn't that cool? It's going to be, there's some gray underneath that. So I just go through and I'll just see these pretty colors. There's just all kinds of stuff. That's white and orange and yellow. There's a red and wine. There's red and black. But these are some of her scraps. So, oh, that's a big ball. That's kind of cool. And then there's a whole bunch of this pink. Some red. Some more black and red. Oh, this one's pretty. It's like greens and blue greens. This lighting, I'm telling you, it's good. I'm going to have to do something about it. Because they've got 4 can lights up on the ceiling, and that's it. So I'm going to have to decide what lamps I want to get. Like I can afford lamps. Anyway, I'm going to have to get some lamps and set them around, or get some like this that you can't see. Like that one. It's a big stand-up lamp. Ooh, everything's going to come falling down. There, like that. I don't know if you know Victoria, but she made this blanket, in a king size. I swear it had to be at least a king size. And we all fell in love with it. It's just so pretty. Just so pretty. They're extra special. Yeah. Um, they're extra warm and I just love them. Just like a scrap quilt, you know. They turn out the prettiest. They really do. So I got that. My throat's really dry today. This one is going to look like this. Only in these colors. That out of your way. And there is one of the triangles that goes off of it. And here I've almost got another one. But these are not this big square here. These are these that I've done almost two of. And then I'll have to do it again for the big one and then for the great big one. Can you see how that works? See, so you do this inside one here. It's inside the parameters of this square here. And it just keeps going back and forth. And then it comes clear out here. And then it's got a pretty little lace border. There. Pretty little lace border. So that is for one of my aides. We were joking around. I said, what do you want? What do you mean make you? And she said, oh, I don't need anything. I said, well, just pretend that I was going to make you something then. It is a pain. You got that one right. It is a pain. These little triangles that jut out of the bottom square, these things. Leslie is right. They are a pain in the butt. I took the first one out 2 or 3 times before I got it. But I've got one on that end and one on that end. This one just needs a couple more rows on it so that it comes out to here. And then what you do, you count in to the very center and you make your first. My first one was this blue color, this periwinkle. And then you do the purple, and then you do the variegated, then the teal, then the white, variegated, periwinkle. And all of a sudden you're at the corner. So then you go do another corner and another corner and another corner. And just keep going like that. So this is for Nikita. Her mom lives in my building. And she's had a wheelchair for a couple years now. And she didn't, I can't believe this, but she didn't have a lap blanket. Yeah. So I made her one. I had her daughter that is my aide pick out a color. I said, go through all these boxes till you find the one you want. Yeah. So she did. And it was a big, fat 1-pounder. It was like a steel blue gray. Oh, it's so pretty. And I was going to put this like 5-inch beautiful Victorian border around it. If I would have done that, it would have gotten caught in her wheels of her wheelchair and it could have thrown her out. You know what I mean? So anyway, I thought I just showed you. It's in here. I just put it in here. Right there. Go up a little bit. You'll see it in my yellow. You're giving the one you're making for a wedding gift? That's cool. They better not ever separate because that blanket has caused you so much pain. I put it in. It's right here. Did you not get it? If you go up in this chat, let me do it again. Copy link. Let me go down here. Well, daggone it, come on. I don't know what it's trying to do, but it's driving me crazy. What's a really nice set? Oh, those Tunisians? Yeah. Hold on a minute and oh, it's too long. That's the problem. That pattern. That's why it wasn't working. It's called Hanging Basket, the LAPLI. I don't know how to go get all those stupid links and stuff. I don't even see where it says to share this. I don't even see where it says to share it. That's ridiculous. I cannot find it. Here, I know what I'll do. If I can do this, I will try. I'm going to share screen and we're going to go that way. Select a tab to share. We're going to share that one. Okay. All right, down here you can see what they've done with some of them. These they've made a little higher on this side. This one is just like the one that I made. See how this one is falling forward a little bit? That's what I was afraid it was going to do. Okay, it's $6 for the pattern. Hanging basket, the LAPLI. Yeah, I love it. I think it's so cute. And it took no time at all. And here they've got a wooden ring. And I just literally braided. I put 3 on there. Well, I put 6 on there. And braided them, with 3, holding 2 together. And I put it in a circle. Where did it go? I just put it in a circle like that. Did y'all get the link? It's blank. Oh, poo. The link worked for you? I don't know what I did different. Let me get out of this. How do I do that? Stop. There we go. Is that better? Now you go look at me.